Hello, my beautiful Capricorns. Oh my goodness, I've missed you guys so much. And I hope you've all been happy, healthy, and well. This is what I want to hear. Um, so I tell you, I skipped over you guys, and I am so sorry. It was funny. I recorded, Virgo, Cancer, Leo, Aries, all the other signs, and I had felt guided to do those other ones. Don't get me wrong, but in my mind, I thought I did cap. I usually, you guys know me. I upload in threes usually, or sometimes sixes, but usually I keep the order going, and it just must not have been the time because it slipped my mind. But so here is your reading, and I do hope it resonates with you. Now, first half generally is about you. Second half will be about your soulmate. Just keep in mind the energies can be flip flopped. I really just go with what I feel. But in any general reading, it may or may not resonate, and it can be flip flopped. But for something tailored to your specific situation, you will need a private reading, okay? And I do offer live one-on-ones and also pre-recorded readings. All right, let me get straight to the chase here. This feels like it's a reading. I'm getting two different energies here. It feels like, all right. It feels like, okay. You're somebody out there maybe in a relationship right now with somebody who, I don't know if they have kids. I know what I feel. This feels like it's more this situation, like, there may be like a family member. It could be like the child's mother, the child's father, or like the children. It feels like maybe it could be somebody with a family like that. And it feels like there's a third party. It could be, again, like the mother or the father of the kid is causing trouble. That's an energy that I'm feeling right now. It's funny. The devil is the plate. This would be the devil in this deck. But this would be Capricorn, your energy. But also the two of water, the two of cups is right next to it. So I do feel, though, an energy of kind of a relationship that it feels like this reading is going to be for that situation. Because it feels like someone's trying to break you up. Or trying to, I don't know, like if it's caused drama or like, let's say like you're a guy or whatever it is, like getting with, because I'm feeling like it could be like somebody's ex-husband, like maybe you're getting involved with someone's, again, like an ex-husband, but maybe who they have kids, and this person may have kids with them, and they may be fully broken up, but it feels like they're like they're seeing you get closer together, and it's irking them. See, now I'm also getting an energy, though, too, of, good Lord, it's like someone who's done with somebody. It could be, now, if that isn't your situation in the beginning, there's another energy coming through here of, maybe you found, I don't know if like somebody cheated on you or like they were lying to you. Because what it feels like is like that part didn't resonate, you're fed up with someone, like someone did that too. And is like fed up, like, okay, I'm done. It's either like, hey, you're going to either do or step up or step the hell out. Let me see where this reading goes. Okay. Seven of Wands. Page of... Okay, no. There is an energy here. I don't know if there was like a third party involved here. This could be this feels like a messy kind of situation. It feels like there's an energy of someone who's trying to interfere or who has interfered in this relationship. And what it feels like is they may feel like you're infringing, like getting into their territory. It feels like this is someone who may have gotten used to, almost like they're broken up. If this is like the third party, like maybe the ex-wife or the ex husband, depending on who you're dealing with. What it feels like is they see you or have seen you maybe getting closer with their person or their, whoever they have kids with or something, even if there's no kids, whatever. I don't know what it is, but it does feel like it. And it feels like there's an energy of get out of here, or like, I'm going to make this hell. And I also feel like there's an energy of them kind of spying on you, wanting to know what's going on, using the fact that maybe there are children involved to, in a way, like, it feels like possibly sabotage or like get involved where they shouldn't be. Somebody's trying to interfere with this connection. I know what I feel. It's funny. This deck is just sitting over here in the corner. But this Four of Swords makes me feel like somebody is praying that your connection falls apart with somebody. And it feels like it has to do with money. It could be like maybe they're used to kind of, again, because I feel like, in a way, like they're broken up, but it feels like the person may live a certain lifestyle. Like with visitation and this, when they want to go somewhere, they just kind of can do what they want and they'll come watch the kid. Because what it feels like is they don't want their way of life to be disrupted, even if that comes kind of at the cost of their ex's happiness. Some of you may know this person as well. There may not be bad blood. You just may know of them, or maybe have met them at a function. Saint the Magician. Three of Pentacles. I feel an energy here of, again, now this can be a man or a woman, depending on who you're dealing with. What it feels like is you may have been or are dealing with someone who, this third party, whoever this is, seems like to have an issue with maybe minding their business or like letting other people find their happiness again. Because it feels like they may still feel like they have some claim over the father or mother of their kids in a way. It feels a little unhealthy, and it feels like it does have to do with money, or like they have a certain system or like a way of living, and it would be okay if they went out and dated, but now that their person is doing it or found someone, whatever, they are getting territorial, like they don't want someone new in the picture. And I do feel like it's money. It's revolving around money. They may be like very this person, whoever this King of Pentacles is, again, whether it's a male or female, what it feels like is whoever the third party is got used to a certain way of living, and it feels like they still have some claim, or like they're wishing your person on. And I do feel an energy of like interfering with your connection. They'll start drama, but play the innocent. The moon. There's a lot of nasty energy around that third party, whoever that is, trying to interfere. Nasty. This is nasty. And whether or not your relationship broke up, or, whether they're just causing problems, it feels like, all right, how do I say this? Because I'm getting messages almost like it's something that your partner, if it's their ex or their mother or the father of their children, that's something I feel that they need to deal with. See how to best it. There's the death card. And there's a hammer in this death card. You know, I feel an energy of the Five of Cups. You know, they may be a little afraid to stand up to them. They may be afraid to set a boundary. But I feel like it's their responsibility to do that. It's almost in a way like it's not your place. It is your place. It's not your place. For the purposes of this, what it feels like is, there's the Knight of Wands. Ace of Cups. It's almost like an energy of, okay, like I'm in love with Capricorn, like whoever this, I'm in love with X right now. This is who I'm making a life with, and you have no business interfering. As long as I, continue my obligations and whatnot. Whoever the third party, this feels like a third party who's a real piece of work. Someone who got a little too used to maybe calling all the shots from the sidelines. But I also feel there's like a big energy here of, as long as I get what I want, it's good. But it also feels like, in a way, they kind of are acting like they still are married to them. Not your person. It more feels like them. They still want, maybe like if they're divorced, like the benefits of husband or wife, or like the living together, or like be it the money, spousal support, child support, whatever the hell it is. It just feels like they're kind of used to having the other person live their life or help them through their life in a way, which, again, if there are children involved, then there are certain things that need to be done, but there are also things that you are not responsible for, or they would not be responsible for. But I feel like this person takes it to the extreme. They're more worried about themselves. It's like an energy of, see, look at this, the Six of Cups, but there's this recycling symbol here. I get an energy almost of like, I feel like they're annoyed that you're with them. And what it feels like is they may bad talk you to other people, or, like, oh, well, they're with my sloppy seconds, or whatever, like my ex is like, oh, sloppy seconds. But there's almost an energy here, though, of, yeah, but so were you. You had them first. This person, though, feels like they're money hungry, and they really don't care about, as long as they're getting what they want in their life. It's like they're a little inconsiderate, and they're very sneaky. Be very careful. Don't let that person, whoever it is, cause drama. But I do feel at the same time, be wary, like what you share. Keep your business to yourself. But at the same time, I don't feel that person can be trusted. But if something needs to be said, let me just get, if the third party is causing, who should deal with it? Should it be, I feel like I know what I feel, but let me just, what's the best way to handle this? Okay, the Ace of Pentacles. Money seems to be, or like support, something earthly. Death card. There's that Three of that's the way that they came out. The Sun. I feel like there's an energy here of, maybe that which was done while I was single is not happening anymore. It feels like that's more like what your person needs to say to them. It doesn't feel like it's something that maybe you should say. It feels like it's not your place. It feels like it's their battle to fight to gain the confidence maybe to stand up to their ex, who they have kids with, the mother or father of their children. You'll get support, but like, I'm not your husband, I'm not your wife anymore. Because it's feeling like this ace, it's almost like this needs to be put to an end. Could even be like a divorce settlement or whatever, and maybe they're trying to get more now that they see that they found someone else. Because this person even feels like the type too that's like a little nasty. And that they think maybe that they would get something over a new wife or a new husband, should anything happen. Yeah, it's making this, yeah. They're insecure about your relationship, but this is something that your person needs to deal with. Let me see how to deal with maybe like things like, let me see. I know what I feel. Should you handle that? How should Capricorn handle this with their partner? Okay, this is something that they're very nervous about. Just know this. I feel like it's something that's, there may be a lot of guilt involved with them. Like it's the mother or the wife, the mother or the father of my kid. I can't do that. I can't do it. But they can. They just have to conquer what's within them. See, there's the Wheel of Fortune. Like they're allowed, you're allowed to find happiness again. Divorce is hard, but, and it really should be a last resort. But you know what? When it happens, it happens. And you can find love again, but also, there need to be certain boundaries too. Even when there are kids involved. You both don't run each other's lives anymore. That's for hell sure. But when there are children involved, there are certain obligations. But when you divorce, it's like, hey, it's over. But see, I feel an energy again of like, there's finding love again. Your person, it feels like they love you, but that third party is a bit of a problem. It's causing a lot of trouble. And I feel like they may know this person better than you, see, and they may know how to tug at their guilt strings. That's something that maybe you need to help them through, but it feels like the way to do it, it feels like they need a little, maybe nurturing, a little, assurance. Do it in a very tactful way. It does feel like something has to be done, but do it in a respectful, tactful way. But with a general, because what it feels like, though, is again, like, you're not responsible for, meaning you saying it to them. It's like, you're not responsible for his or her life anymore. You're responsible for your kids. Help them when it's needed, but you're not that person anymore. They can't call all the shots in your life. They can't stop you from finding another husband or wife. But they're going to have to believe that in themselves. And I feel like it's kind of put Wow, the King of Wands. It's kind of like nip it in the bud. Look at that King of Wands. I feel like whoever this is feels like they're really crazy about you. They really like you, love you even. But there's this energy though. I feel like that's the biggest hurdle right now, maybe in this connection. And if it's causing issues, it will. There's judgment. It will need to be dealt with, and how they deal with it is going to dictate how this relationship goes. But I know what I feel, and that third part, they want this connection done. They're all dandy. They still have a hold on your partner. They're attached to them in an unhealthy way. They want to cause drama in your connection. So, and I feel like they would love to see it end and kind of sabotage it. Big time. And they may be very crafty as well. Legal routes, anything to kind of like inconvenience, or, well, listen, I'm the mother or I'm the father of those kids or of your partner, so I'm entitled to certain things or this and that or but. It just feels like somebody who, but their reasons are not for the well-being of that person or you. Again, wouldn't you want the mother or the father of your kids to find happiness? They feel like they're more money obsessed, though. Or they're kind of like controlling. But I also feel like them seeing their person with you or something like that set them off. It was all good and dandy until they started to find love again. Whoever this is loves you dearly. They just need some confidence. Perhaps you can give it to them. But it will get a little ugly. Like it's not going to be easy. A lot of heartbreak, in that, and it feels like guilt that they will have to overcome. They kind of have to maybe get to the point where, okay, that's not my husband anymore. That's not my wife. That's my ex. But again, do it in a very tactful way. Be respectful. That is, there are certain things that I feel like etiquette or certain things that you have to do or should do. Keep your hands clean. Certain things are your business, certain things aren't, but it does feel like do it in a loving way. Look, there's the Emperor. This is beautiful. Yeah, Mother Earth, and there's the Seven of Cups. This feels like your person. Pick them up, help them to make that change, or when they're feeling it, or knowing that it's getting out of control. Okay, that's what that does feel like. Let me see anything else for Capricorn. All right, total change. There's an energy here of I just heard that business contract is going to go through. Something you've been waiting for. It feels like maybe a project, a new job, a new boon, like a boost in your it feels like something work related though. You may cut ties if you're like working on a team with somebody. There's almost an energy here of cutting ties, maybe like firing somebody or dropping somebody, but it leads to something better. Maybe they were dead weight. Maybe they were just like using you for like a connection or like money. I also feel an energy here of, okay, this feels like kind of a specific message. It may be like a child or a friend, someone in your life maybe who's maybe a little destructive, and maybe comes to you when they need money like with their hand out all the time. But it feels like there's an energy here of know when to say no, because you may just be enabling somebody to kind of continue being either irresponsible or, yeah, I know what I feel. This is like an energy of, they may come to you with sob stories, but then by giving them, it feels like specifically money or like anything really, but it feels like more money. It feels like they won't learn. They actually don't care. They just want a way out. They know how to get what they want. And it feels like maybe you would have done it out of love, but it also feels like you're not helping them. It may have burned you already before. And I feel like you need to start saying no to someone in your life. And it can be really hard when it's family. But it feels like it will, by you rejecting them, it'll kind of teach them. And I see that actually, it's funny. But by helping them, you may have been not helping them. But by refusing the help, that's maybe the best help you can give them. Letting them clean up their own mess. Or messes. Okay, so Capricorn, I hope this resonated with you. I'm sending you so much love. And again, if you're interested in a private reading, please email me down below. I do offer live one-on-one readings and also pre-recorded readings. Let me just get you a final. I feel a message from the romance angels. Ooh, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. This feels like your partner. They're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Very soon. It feels like it's going to be reconciled. Look at that past life relationship. And there's reconciliation. See, it needs to be whatever is going on with that person, and it needs to be reconciled, and they need to come to an agreement. It feels like it's something that they need to do, but it's kind of like they need to make peace, and the other one needs to. Your partner needs to make peace, and they need to make peace. Keep an open mind. And I actually don't feel guided to read the bottom. It just feels like keep an open mind. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. I do feel them. This feels like your partner. They do love you. But it does. There's this energy, though, of I feel keep an open mind to the solution. Deception, yeah. They have to figure out that that's what the third party is doing to them. I do see a victory, though, in this situation. But that's a battle I feel they will have to fight. The dragonfly. I don't know why I feel that. For those of you, you may be like, I don't know, for somebody out there maybe who's something with a TV show, it's going to be on TV next month. I'm hearing like maybe by next March, something may come to fruition. Those of you like, I don't know if it's in the entertainment industry or it could be like a book deal, getting your work out there. It feels like something next March. And also, there's an energy coming through here of hold on. I just heard the name Delilah. I just heard the name Delilah, but that just may be a confirmation for somebody. This is an energy of, with this situation with the third party, just sit and wait. Don't be too rash. Don't be too brash. It's like an energy of sit and wait for the right moment. give the right advice, but just wait. All right? So Capricorn, I hope this resonated with you, and all my love to you. Bye-bye now.